Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general love reading for the 16th through the 31st of July for Sun sign Pisces or Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, any of the above. If this doesn't resonate with you, please check your Moon sign, Rising sign, your Venus sign, or the other person's Mars sign for more messages that might apply. And then if it still doesn't resonate with you, I'm sorry. It is what it is at that point. So, please like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. My email is in the description if you need to contact me for any reason, and we'll go ahead and just jump into your reading. The first card that I got for you is the Lovers card. So somebody's getting down right now. This is an awesome energy. There's a good thing going on right now. Somebody's making you feel like somebody's making you feel like there's a soulmate connection. Something in here, some kind of bond is pretty strong here. There's a lot of passion flying around. The next card that you have is the Ace of Wands. So it could be a new beginning. It could be a new beginning with this lover, with your Lovers card here. Something is coming in hot. Lots of passion, lots of action. Somebody's coming in hot on this. And could be a fire sign. You could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. It could also be Gemini, some air in there too. But there's definitely something happening. Like either something is bubbling up and there's a lot of passion and sexual tension and that sort of thing. Or there's just some bliss going down right now. It's bliss. It's blissful. Feeling wonderful. Some kind of something makes you feel good. The next card that I have for you is the High Priestess. So, Pisces, I feel like this is you in this situation. It's kind of, the High Priestess she's awesome because she's got a good balance, but she's more elevated. She's focused more on the spiritual side of things or the metaphysical side of things a little bit more than it's the bigger picture. It's the bigger picture than just this scenario. So that she has the ability to kind of separate herself from the situation at hand and see a bigger picture, or kind of see, you know how some people say that they see a train wreck coming, like they see this is going to be a train wreck and they feel powerless to stop it, but they know that it's going to be a train wreck. I feel like the High Priestess is the kind of person who can see that this is going to be a train wreck and can stop the train wreck before it even happens. I already know it's going to happen. I'm going to separate from it, for long enough to avoid the train wreck, because that's what I need to do to be true to myself. So I kind of feel like the High Priestess energy is, she's not getting super swept up in this passion because she's trying to keep her head on straight. She's trying to maintain balance within herself so that she can be true to herself. I really feel like a lot of the High Priestess is being true to herself. They're surrounded by water. She's elevated in the air. The moon is in the background. So she's really trying to keep balance in a situation where there's a whole lot of action and a whole lot of emotion and passion going on. And then the next card we have is the Tower card. I kind of feel like, to be honest with you, Pisces, I feel like that this High Priestess energy that you're bringing to the table is kind of like a tower for somebody else. They're not really expecting you to be able to keep your head together while they're throwing all this love and passion, and while they're trying to throw all this at you, all this action. I mean, I feel like for some of you, whoever this is, it could be a fire sign, like I said, whoever this is, though, feels like, oh, I know I got this person. Like, I know they're good. I know that they want me, so I know that I can come and go as I please. And I feel like you're coming to your own truth, where that you not just jumping back in and accepting everything to be the way that they want it to be or whatever. It's kind of like a tower for them. This could also be a situation, though, with the tower here. It could be a situation where the foundations just crumble. There's a whole bunch of action, a whole bunch of moving, a whole bunch of passion and emotion going on, and the Tower is coming to kind of show you that there is no foundation, though, that you can't just base everything off of this passion and action and lust feeling type of a thing. It's not just, the old adage that love just isn't enough here. That's kind of where the Tower comes in. And not to say that love's not going to make it through this. I mean, it very well could, but the Tower's energy is kind of showing you where the weaknesses in the foundation lie. It's something super unexpected. It's not super fun. It's not a joyous card by any means, but it's necessary. Like, coming out of this, there's something karmic that has to be learned. There's some kind of lesson that has to be learned. There's an experience that has to happen in order to progress to the next phase. After the Tower card, we've got this King of Cups here. The King of Cups, it could be you, Pisces, or you could be dealing with another water sign. I'm getting a lot of fire here, but King of Cups energy, though, is kind of, obviously he's very loving. It's a loving, softer kind of energy, or more like somebody who's professing how they feel kind of thing. But it can also be King of Cups for me, especially next to this Tower here. It could be some emotional manipulation, or there could be an ulterior motive. It could be somebody who knows real well how to tell you what you want to hear or how to get you to react. But this could also be you. After this Tower, you might have to stand your ground with this High Priestess. You might have to be strong, but that takes a hell of a lot out of anybody. So you could be feeling pretty emotional after this Tower, or whatever goes down with this Tower. You're obviously going to be feeling pretty emotional, but I feel like you're in your element. So you're still being true to yourself, but that doesn't mean you're not going to feel anything. I mean, of course you're going to feel stuff. I mean, shit sucks sometimes, and that's one of these. This scenario could be after this Tower. You could be feeling a lot of these emotions, and you may feel the need to distance yourself emotionally. And then the last card that I have for you is the Page of Pentacles, which is a new beginning card. So something. And you could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. I don't have a whole lot of air in this here, but this could be a new beginning. There could be somebody new coming in that is an earth sign, or you could be allowing for this new beginning. With the Lovers card here, there's a strong tie. There's a strong tie to somebody. Somebody's got your heart right now. And so there's a strong tie to that. You could be trying to create a new beginning with them, but it's going to be a new beginning based on legit foundations. Like, it's going to be a new beginning that's got a solid foundation, because you saw with the Tower card where the foundations needed to be fortified, where they need to be solid. It's going to be one of those slower moving processes, I feel like, where if there is a new beginning, it's going to be slow. It's going to be done correctly instead of all this rushing energy and all this action. I feel like that's where the Page of Pentacles is coming in. It could also be that you're again starting a new beginning with somebody else, but I feel like it is a new beginning with somebody that you've already been dealing with, especially with the Lovers card here. Please clarify for Pisces the Lovers card for July 16 through the 31st, 2017 for love for the sign of Pisces. Please clarify this Lovers card. What is this Lovers card here for Pisces? What is this Lovers card here for Pisces? Please clarify the Lovers card. Queen of Swords. So you could be dealing with an air sign. Could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Queen of Swords is... She is real. She's about as real as you get. She just is kind of like, all the airy, fairy, lovey-dovey, all that stuff. It's great and wonderful and all that, but she's like, so let's be real, though, with each other real quick. Let's cut through the bullshit. And let's be real. what do you really want, or what are you really looking for? I feel like the Queen of Swords with this Lover's card here is telling you you need to be really clear from the get-go what it is you want out of this, because I feel like you'll end up in a situation again where this foundation is going to be shook. You might end up shook. And so in order to avoid that, I think that there needs to be a really clear understanding between you and whoever this Lover's card is for you about what you expect out of this relationship, or what you want, what you're looking for. So the Queen of Swords is just kind of like, okay, thanks for the roses. Now tell me what do you really want with this? Why are you really here? So I kind of feel like that energy or the card is indicating that that's an energy that you kind of need to adopt right now. Again, it could be you or the other person, either or, but I do feel like with the High Priestess here, I do feel like this Queen of Swords is probably you. Please clarify this Ace of Wands for Pisces for July 16 through the 31st of 2017. What is this Ace of Wands here for? Please clarify the Ace of Wands for Pisces for love reading July 16th through the 31st, 2017. What is this Ace of Wands about? Okay, so the Ace of Wands is a Sun card. That's sweet. The Sun card is emotional fulfillment. The Sun card is happiness. The Sun card is like the first day of summer when you were in school, in like middle school or whatever, and you wake up and you realize you don't have to go to school and you can do whatever you want that day. That's what the Sun card is. It's just or the vacation that you look forward to for weeks or whatever. That's where the Sun card is this is exciting, this is fun, this is joyous times, and being able to get out and live this up, for heaven's sakes. I mean, there's so much action here. There's a lot of fire here, which is action. That's just, and live it up. Do it for sure. Get out there and make some memories. Get out there and do some stuff together and really enjoy this, because that's really powerful energy. And it's something that, even with the Tower here, though, that energy is something that definitely needs to be harnessed. Like, that's a lot of happiness. That's a lot of excitement. And I feel like with the Queen of Swords and the Sun next to each other with the Lovers and the Ace of Wands here, it's like, if you're able to make it very clear what you're looking for, then you're able to bring that to pass. It is something that can definitely happen. Like, this person is going to be willing to take some action to show you something. It may not be good enough, but it's going to be, at least for this time, it's going to be what you have wanted for a while here. It's going to be pretty on point with whatever it is that you're saying, okay, but this is really what I'm expecting. This is what I want. This is what, I expect from, if you want to be with me, this is what you need to bring. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. So I think that the Sun is a result of that. You being able to say what you are looking for, what you really, really want, and somebody's going to try and deliver it to you. So that's awesome. Please clarify this High Priestess, the High Priestess for Pisces for July 16th through the 31st, 2017 for love. What is this High Priestess about for Pisces? Please clarify the High Priestess card for Pisces. What is this High Priestess about for Pisces for love? July 16 through the 31st, 2017. Okay, so the High Priestess is clarified by the World card. So something needs to come to completion. The World card, if you'll see here too, there's a super full moon. I don't know if you can see it too well up there, but there's a really full moon, and she is contemplating something. So I feel like with this, and you can see with the High Priestess too, you can see that moon back behind her. I feel like there's something that needs to come to completion, or a cycle for yourself that needs to come to completion. And for me, that's the world coming after this Sun card is moving to the next phase. It's almost like with the High Priestess there, it's almost like you're ending a phase of doubts within yourself. You're ending a phase of not trusting in your own intuition, not trusting in your own, not knowing what your own truth is. That's kind of what I'm getting from that. It's an ending of that cycle of constantly second guessing yourself, or you're getting to a point where, okay, I've closed this door of being unsure or being non-committal kind of, and I'm ready to move forward. Please clarify this Tower card. I almost said terrify, which is, sorry, it's the Tower. It could be terrifying. I'm sorry. I have to say that. Please clarify the Tower card for Pisces for July 16 through the 31st, 2017. What is this Tower card here for? Please clarify this Tower card for Pisces for love for July 16 through the 31st, 2017. Okay, so the Tower card is clarified by the Moon. The Moon card is... I kind of feel like now looking at this High Priestess and the World card with the Moon and the Tower, honestly, it's telling me that there is something messed up going on. There's somebody's doing something, or somebody's involved in something that they are either lying to you, or they are purposefully confusing you, or they are trying to make you think something that's not necessarily true, or, leaving you in the dark about something, or something is super unclear. The Tower next to the Moon, though, is telling me that there is something super unexpected, but it's going to be brought to light. There's something that's going to be brought to light, and it could be deception. It could be that somebody's screwing with you. Could be. It could also be, like I said, it could be, with the Tower and the High Priestess, if it's you standing your ground and this other person getting shook, the Moon can represent, too, your intuition kicking in and being, you might be a little confused about their reaction. It could be that you're confused about the Tower, about if the High Priestess and the Tower are connected, where you are standing in your truth and this shakes this other person, you could be confused about that. You may not. You may be dealing with somebody that you don't realize how deep their feelings actually are for you. That could be the situation too. Or you could be being lied to. I hate to give you those two super extremes because I know that's super extreme, but you could be being lied to, or you're going to shake the hell out of somebody that may be confusing to you, because you may not realize that they feel as strongly as they do about you. What is this King of Cups here for Pisces for July 16 through the 31st, 2017? Please clarify this King of Cups here. What is this King of Cups here for? Let's clarify that popped right out there. Okay, so the King of Cups clarified by the Six of Cups. So I really do think you're dealing with somebody that you know. This is a past love. This is a past, somebody from the past coming. Or you're thinking about somebody from the past. With this Six of Cups and the King of Cups right here, though, this is definitely it's nostalgia and fond memories, but it's definitely a past. either somebody makes you feel like you felt maybe back when you were in high school with your first love, or this is somebody that you've known from your past that maybe a new beginning came up and it hasn't panned out necessarily the way that you would have liked to. There could have been a whole lot of action at first, and then some kind of confusion is going on here. So with the Six of Cups, though, and the King of Cups, I do feel like this is going to be you reminiscing on that, or that this is somebody from your past. From your past. Please clarify this Page of Pentacles for Pisces for July 16th through the 31st, 2017. What is this Page of Pentacles here for? Please clarify this Page of Pentacles for Pisces for July 16th through the 31st, 2017. What is this Page of Pentacles here for? Okay, so clarifying the Page of Pentacles, we have the Justice card. Could be an air sign that you're dealing with then with the Justice card here and the Queen of Swords, but I do feel like this Justice here is you. I feel like the Page of Pentacles and the Justice card here, Justice in this situation is going to be something clicking. Something's going to click for you. I kind of feel like with this Page of Pentacles and building a foundation, the Justice is either going to come from you going at it on your own. It could be kind of a waiting game too. You could be taking a step back, despite all the emotions, despite the hurt, despite what you're going through, you know, with this deception coming to light or whatever it is. You could be taking a step back. You could be trying to, again, balance head and heart here. And I feel like you're going to ground yourself for real. And when you ground yourself, it's going to be kind of an idea of, okay, well, let's see what they do with this. Let's see what happens when I'm good with me. Because I feel like they are maybe used to you with this King of Cups here. They're maybe used to you being hyper emotional about it. And so I feel like you ground yourself and take a step back. That's where the Justice comes in, is that's kind of, it again shakes them a little bit. They don't know what to do with that. You are kind of back and forth on this one, I feel like, between energies where you're really, really grounded in yourself, and then energies where you're emotional, or you're really passionate, or, you know, it's overriding that balance for you. But I feel like the Justice is you getting back into balance. And I feel like it's going to, you know, shortly thereafter with this Page of Pentacles, it's going to be a new beginning on the right foot. Whichever foot you decide is the right foot, that's what this new beginning is going to be, because the Justice is going to come in your favor, I feel like. So that's your reading for July. I will talk to you at the beginning of August.